So here's some food for thought. Are the vegetables we grow here in Chicago really healthier for you than the ones we buy at the grocery store? And if so, does it matter where we grow that food in Chicago? My name's Kellen Marshall, and I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Illinois at Chicago from the Department of Ecology. Those questions are important to me scientifically, and just as important to everyone who wants to grow local and eat healthy. Urban growers across Chicago have cultivated crops and communities by learning how to grow food in available spaces like rooftops, vacant lots, schools, and residential yards. All these efforts create a local food system that helps Chicagoans have greater access to fresh produce. This is important especially for communities that are food deserts. They have fewer grocery stores and limited access to fresh produce. But all environments are not created equal in the city, and the location of your garden matters. Where you grow could very well make a ton of difference in both your harvest and even your health. City growers already know urban soils can have an abundance of heavy metals in them that aren't healthy for people and aren't healthy for plants. So we use raised beds to help us avoid planting in polluted soil, but we know that plants need more than healthy soil to grow. They need sunlight, they need water, they need nutrients, but more importantly, they need healthy air. Air quality is a common issue in Chicago, especially on hot summer days. But even still, our environment is not created equal. 53% of Chicago food gardens are less than 35 feet away from a street. So air quality can be different closer to traffic than further away. And this is because some of what comes out of a car's tailpipe immediately finds its way to vegetation and soils, while the rest mixes in the atmosphere and is moved all around the city by the wind. Air pollutants can be taken up by plant roots, or it can be breathed into the plant through the little holes in their leaves called stoma. This can affect how a plant grows and result in decreased yield for an urban garden. But we have no clue how the yield and quality of crops are related to cultivation location here in Chicago. So my research studies this by growing radishes in outdoor garden experiments. By growing plants at different locations from traffic, I'm able to study the relationship between where we grow food and the quality and quantity of urban crops. And while no two garden sites are exactly the same, my work is to understand if local food is actually healthier food, and do we need to know better